I wanted to urge you. Now, there's those that I'll preface with this. There are those that are not willing to draw near. They see from afar the truth, and they're not willing to draw near because they don't want the truth, because they don't want you. Now, you can't. It's a heart is a hard thing to draw out. You can't see. I could say that everybody. That atheists don't exist. Atheists don't exist. I can say that, but I can't prove that. But we'll let that sit. Okay. But for those that draw near, there's an ignorance in the church building. There's people that these pastors don't know what's in the Bible, or they're not willing to teach people. They have a form of godliness, but they deny the power, and they suppress the truth. They hold the truth in unrighteousness. They have a seared conscience. But there's two things. And one, look how many things, look how many terms like Trinity, look how many things, and I very fearfully speak, family. But, our Father in heaven is one. Scripture is very clear, and our Father doesn't change. But look how many terms that they have that are not found in the Bible. Look how many, and then look how many things that they but and then the other side, the other thing is look how many things that they do that are lawless. They have a form of righteousness is self-righteousness. They have a holier art thou mind, and this is they, and it's just that. There's a number of things. I'll tell you, this is plain. They did what they did to Christians for the first 300 years. Now these are the same people. This is one line, because you look at the establishment of the Catholic Church and all the modern, even to what, and this is very, very, very sad, a very bothersome thing. But even the work that we send people out, there's just the plain translations, and that's good and well. But we're even spreading this doctrine throughout the world, and it's Catholicism in our children. You take every form of modern Christianity, and it's just a variation. It has, and scriptures of no private interpretation. We look like one man, and we see eye to eye. So this is not acceptable. But you see that, I mean, evangelical Protestantism, Lutheranism, it's all incorrect. It's all false doctrine. And now you're gonna have to search things out. You're gonna have to have the desire and seek for yourself. But I'd go to straightasthegate.net, because the thing is, things are self-evident, and I've found that. And see for yourself. We work out our salvation with fear and trembling. And don't. Are you willing to just listen to your pastor? Many people are. That's all they want. They just want an ear tickling, sermon. They heap up for themselves these teachers And so unfortunately, you'll find if you're willing to draw near and if you're willing to actually reach out to people and not, I am becoming, I'm trying to become more learned so I can readily convey the message to these people. But many people aren't willing to listen. They're fine where they're at and they don't want to hear it. They don't want anything to do with it. They don't want anything to do with true doctrine. And you say, well, Jacob, you know, you think like they think. You think that you have the truth. Nah, family. You know, if you draw near and if you open scripture, and now granted, there's a handling of scripture. You know, iron sharpens iron, but there's a handling of scripture at straight as gate that I haven't seen. But you know, our Father, you know, He brought me there. And so I guess if you're watching this video, He might be bringing you, not to me. And the thing is, it's not of straight as a gate either. It's of scripture. You understand? It's nothing to do, you know, anybody can be used in open scripture and handle it correctly. But yeah, you know, we have a choice, family. And we work out our salvation with fear and trembling, and it's on you.